All right. I'll share my screen too.
Let's do it.
Let's see if it works. If host disabled.
Every time. We still need a third topic, right?
We do. I have some ideas, but we do. And then I want to show you guys. First, we need to finalize the intro email, like what people see when they subscribe. And then 2, I have the referral stuff set up. I wanted to show you guys.
Nice. Oh, nice. You like plug it all into Beehive?
Yeah.
You're an animal. Are you able to share now?
Oh, now I am. You guys see my screen?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Cool. So before this, let's go to okay, this. Okay, starting out that kind of roast. I just cut it. It just seemed too long. This list. So if you're interested in what this DeFi hype's all about, you don't have the time to keep up, and you hate reading boring, dull emails, you're in the right place. And then I added this part here. If you want to make sure you get everything, drag this email into your primary inbox.
So like, there's a chance that some of our emails automatically go to primary and then some are going to go to promotional. It just really depends on like what Gmail flags.
I would actually, if you do it once, if you switch from promotions to primary, it always will do primary.
Yeah, that's good. I'm just saying, even for people who don't do that, they'll still sometimes see it.
Yeah. I don't even have that stuff. My Gmail format is just like straight, like I don't even get it split into these groups.
Even on your computer?
Yeah, on my computer. Can you guys see my screen? I'll show you.
That's interesting.
Like, yeah.
Mine does it on phone, but.
Oh, maybe this, because this is my, yeah, see, there's just one. It's not several. You can switch it easy. It's easy to switch. I just hated this because it was always like, I'd have to click through each one. I like keeping my inbox as close to 0. It's impossible these days, but as close to 0 as possible. So I just hated that stuff. All right, but
this is a good,
okay,
prompt for sure.
This is, what do you guys think about this email? I think a few things. Like, first, I don't know if we need this, the icon here on the top.
Yeah, that should be just the coffee if it's going to be anything, which I changed on the main.
Oh, you did?
But maybe didn't change. It didn't change for the actual. Let me take a look.
So how about this? This is it. Let's you guys take a look at it. Let's plan to finalize this, because Ross, you want to switch over your subscribers today?
Yeah, can I just read it right now and then we can?
Yeah, we can do that right now. Perfect. What else do we need to do here? I did that. You're in it?
I'm going to pull it up, yeah.
Okay.
Just give me like 2 minutes. I'll just read it solo.
Another thing for this one, we'll add at the bottom the poll, the new referral section, and then the disclaimer. So our email is going to get a little longer, but with these 2 new sections, but
we're adding that to today's or tomorrow's.
Yeah, like the referral thing, I think is a good one to add. It's like a whole section, and then the disclaimer, I think it's just something we should just have. And I don't know if we want to put that in like the header, like the bottom header. We just need to have that. Look how hilarious this photo is. Like, you're trying to buy Luna on Binance, and it's saying a South Korean court has issued an arrest warrant against the co-founder. FYI.
One sec.
Outrageous. Yeah, you want to start writing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock it out real quick.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, I actually saw that that warning as well. Someone tweeted about it, right?
Yeah. I was on Twitter for way too long today. I think I have a problem, guys.
Yeah, how do you limit that once you get going?
I just needed some ideas, and so I just kept going, and I just went down a rabbit hole of stuff. But now what I'm doing is I have a DeFi Roast inspo folder where I'll like, if I see something interesting, I'll just put it there. It helps me write these too, because I collect from various different sources. But yeah, take a look at this, Ross.
Yeah, I'm reading it on my screen right now.
Cool.
Did you already plug it into, where you plug it into in Beehive? Like there's a
I
separate-
don't actually. I wanted to ask you about that. I have no clue.
Yeah, it's one of actually, I'll do that in a minute.
Is it in here somewhere?
Yeah, well, it's in settings somewhere. Like subscribe forms, maybe. Nope. I'll find it.
I was looking for that though. Oh, here it is. Welcome new readers. It's in publication.
Nice.
Oh, check out our templates. I like this.
What is it? Click view. Is that?
That's probably, oh, this is analytics. We would just need to add it here. We can add it here though. You would do an edit.
Nice.
We can put it in there. Oh, this is kind of nice.
Number 4, what's the number one thing that confuses you about crypto? Do you want it to be crypto or DeFi?
I would say crypto.
All right.
Yeah, I did crypto.
Fair enough. All right. Looks good to me. Let's do it after we can paste it in.
Yeah, Ross,
Yeah.
do you want to just take that? You just configure it and then send us the link when it's ready to go? Because I think you're going to add some stuff to it, or like formatting, or no?
I like it, but
Like
I'll
this?
copy it in and then I'll take care of it.
Okay. And then the referral stuff. So it's here. So the way it works is there's milestones which we can do. So yield farm of the week would be 1 referral, and then one-on-one sync with the DeFi Roast team would be 5 referrals. And then, you edit it here. The fulfillment is here. No one's done it yet, obviously. And then you go here to configure and you go edit. And so this is where I wrote like juicy yield farm list, not financial advice. Thanks for spreading the good word. Here's a list of profitable yield farm opportunities curated by our in-house hedge fund manager. That's DeFi Roast team. And it links to this.
Profitable, huh?
Which is, I've edited.
Yeah, maybe
added this.
there.
What did I say?
Unless we want to say it's financial advice, don't say it's profitable.
Yeah.
You're right. Here's a list of
Interesting.
yield farm up.
I think what about curated list of yield farm opportunities?
From our in-house hedge fund manager.
Thanks for the good word. Here's a list of curated yield farm opportunities from our in-house hedge fund manager, best DeFi Roast team. A juicy yield farm list.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
So this is an autofill. So basically, like it counts as us being like, okay, this was a referral because it's sent automatically.
Okay.
What did they say there? Add reward. Oh, that's the reward. Okay. Then the other one we have is one-on-one sync with the DeFi Roast team. So edit here. So this one is a delay email until fulfilled. So the way I think we should work this one out is, hey, subject line, we love you. Let's talk next steps. 5 referrals. Wow, thank you so much. Before we schedule a 30-minute chat with our team, let us know who you'd like to chat with. I was thinking of putting like our Calendly links here, but I don't want the person to set meetings up with all of us.
Yeah, let's require them to go on the offense. Get in touch with us.
So yeah, it's like, let us know who you'd like to chat with. Also, let us know what you want to chat about. Happy to shoot the shit. Or if you want to get deep into our background. I don't even know if we want to add this part. I do kind of want to say like, hey, what do you want to talk about? Just so we're prepared.
Yeah, just say also let us know what you want to chat about so we can come prepared. That's it. Bam.
Looking forward to it. Best DeFi Roast team. And then this links to our LinkedIn, our Twitters.
Yeah.
Are you guys good with these titles?
Yeah, except not Ritter.
Not what?
You're looking right at it.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, what do you want your title to look different?
Yeah. Do you want it to be different? Because you're also a Web3 crypto writer.
Degen analyst. I don't know. I like Degen. Pretty accurate. You see my wallet history.
Okay.
Down only.
Who do you think out of the 3 of us has the best Degen score?
Probably Arthur, because he's doing all this.
It has to be one wallet that you've used a lot. It can't just be like total Degen score across a bunch of wallets, right? So one person who has one wallet that has done the most Degen stuff.
Because I have 2 wallets. I have like a hot wallet where I do more like I test things out and do degen-y type stuff, and it has like less than 5 figures in it. And then I have like a cold Trezor wallet that's like my main. I wouldn't consider myself that degen, but I've done some degen things.
Yeah, I used to have a higher degen score, not anymore.
What chains have you used?
All of them almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
If you're going, I haven't done osmosis. I like on EVM. You mean?
Yeah. Let's go just EVM. What you can usually get with MetaMask.
I think the only one I haven't used is Moonbeam or whatever.
Wow, interesting.
Harmony, Phantom, Aura,
Apex,
Matic, all the L2s.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, same, but not what one did you say? Aura?
Like, yeah, the near L2. Used that a bunch when I was into near. Got fucked there, obviously.
Ease, Avalanche, Harmony, Phantom, Optimism, Arbitrum. What am I forgetting?
You guys get OP airdrop?
What?
Did you guys get OP airdrop?
I don't think I did. I didn't like.
I got some OP airdrop. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just a light user. I would say earlier this year, late last year, I was like heavy on Avalanche and Phantom and some ETH stuff, but not so much anymore.
I want to test this out. We'll add in the referral thing. We'll see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try referring to see what happens with the yield farm of the week, like how that activates. We'll see. I think if you edit this, can you actually see? Oh, preview. Thanks for spreading the good word. Here's a list of security deal from return. Email sucks, but
Yeah, it doesn't look beautiful. We could put the title in the email.
good call. Still doesn't look great, but it looks better. I'm gonna do the same thing here.
You do 5. 5 is kind of easy.
Is it easy?
Getting 5 referrals, getting five people to sign up for a newsletter.
Dude, that's pretty hype though. If they can get 5.
Yeah, let's play it by ear.
Let's play it by ear. Like if it's too easy, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. But if it is, then we'll elevate to like 3 and 10 or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's done with that. The intro email stuff Ross will take care of later. Let's move on to the main show, which is the newsletter for tomorrow. Let me see if I have to do anything else. No, add referral. No. Okay. So thanks, Do Kwon. So goal here, educate users on this bill and how it could potentially change the DeFi landscape, focus on Frax. So this is a section that I'm on the fence, and I tagged you in there because I was like, maybe we mentioned Frax, maybe we don't. But as regulation seeps into the market, new bill was introduced this week, focused on regulating stablecoins, a $150 billion market, introduces a framework on who can issue and what their backing consists of. So like while USDC is fully backed 1-to-1 in banks and treasury bills and isn't affected by the bill, many stable coins are not backed by hard assets. And then I added this section on Frax is like Frax, the DeFi darling, stands to be affected by the bill if passed. Like Sam, their fearless leader, has already announced the protocol can easily make Frax collateral 100%. And then it was more of like questions of like how would that affect FXS, their governance token? Like at 100% collateralization, it's essentially just wrapped USDC with more utility, but that utility is what maybe I need help with, trying to fleshing it out of like what kind of utility.
What do you mean? Like how you can use Frax or like
Frax Land, all those other like things that are built on Frax, like because it's wrapped USDC. Why would I use Frax over USDC? Like there's got to be an incentive there. So maybe talk about that, but I think like our take is I'm a fan of this type of regulation. It'll help prevent the shit show that was UST from ever happening. Hopefully we learn that a perpetual motion machine doesn't exist.
Really? I'm actually like pretty the other way. I think this is pretty bad idea. I mean, like, I think my take is kind of like, you know, this is going to hurt innovation, right? Like I think most rational people know that we're kind of in like this economic experimentation phase where we're trying to figure out how it can work. And I think like hampering experiments and innovation is like net bad.
What if we have 2 separate takes?
I like that. I like that idea 100%.
Our second take.
Take one.
Our team,
we can even do Arthur's take, Ishan's take.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because honestly, I agree with you though. It does stifle innovation a little bit, but like I think we've kind of proved out, and maybe they need in the bill like up until it gets to a certain size, because like this kind of innovation like is dangerous, like because people fall for it and when like things shouldn't work. But I agree with you.
Kind of a little bit more nuanced, right? Like I don't think
I kind of say like the bill's still in its early stages and the chances it passes as is are very slim. Like this isn't going to pass. Like, but regardless, the introduction of the bill's introduction sets a new standard that like new protocols will start taking more seriously. So like people who are thinking of doing these algo type coins are going to think twice now and be like, okay, the US is most likely already planned to regulate this. I'm going to pivot.
They're just going to do it somewhere else. They're going to set up camp in the Bahamas or Puerto Rico, wherever. Maybe not Puerto Rico. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be cool to have Arthur's
I like
take
the two
on
take
today.
thing. Okay. What do you guys think here? Should we even have the Frax part of it?
Mm.
If we don't have the Frax part of it, we need to have another section on like what the bill consists of.
Yeah, or maybe other, like a review of present market and who might be affected just at a high level. It's like a table or something. I don't know. But there's
Okay, I like that.
not a lot of like detail to say about each. It would just kind of be like a check or an X. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty unfortunate if Frax was impacted by something like this because,
Well, they're not going to be. They're going to be 100%.
I don't think we should even, I don't really see the point of bringing up Frax.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, we don't even need it. Like, why bring up this whole like whole other thing for people that they have to.
Yeah, I agree. I just thought it was interesting, like an interesting implication on Frax's business and like how it's going to change.
Yeah.
But it's not like the most important thing is talking about the regulation. Okay, so I'll add this table of effect or bullet point depending on which one.
all right. So I would say our takes. So you'll have 2 bullet points, one for Arthur, one for Sean, and then the last point can be like its own paragraph rather than a bullet point.
Ooh, should we post these on Lens? That would be cool. We should get a Lens.
Do any of you have a Lens account?
I don't.
Profile?
No.
We could throw them on Mirror as well.
That's how you know we're like nobody's like none of us
Right.
get a Lens account.
All you had to do was buy
The
fuck, what was that?
Pulley.
What was it? Pulley NFT. Yeah. Should have just done that.
What would we do it on Mirror? Like what is that? What would that do?
You can put it on LensTube and it's like basically like pay to post. I think eventually once they get actual monetization, you can make some money on some back at like DeFi Dad. He only posts his content on LensTube now. Chris Black only posts his content on LensTube.
We're not cool enough.
Look into that. Okay, another hack, another lesson to be learned, another hack, another day in DeFi, another hack in DeFi. So Wintermute, one of the industry's most reputable market makers, was hacked for 160 million this week. The memes could use work. I actually kind of like this meme though. So what?
We explain.
Oh yeah,
Chris.
Yeah, maybe we should explain what this is. Okay. How did this happen? Similar to how people overpay on vanity car plates, you can do the same with your crypto address. A tool called Profanity that generated the address for Wintermute had a bug that allowed profanity generated addresses to be extracted with brute force calculations, similar to trying to guess your friend's 1234 iPhone password. And then I don't know if this meme.
Wait, I don't fully understand. Overpaying for your address?
Yeah, you know how people overpay for you pay more money to have a vanity plate?
Yeah, but
so there's vanity addresses like ross.eth.
Yes. What does this have to do with the hack? Maybe I'm out of
that's how the hack happened. The address that was generated had a bug that allowed people to guess like the private key with brute force calculation or something.
What does this have to do with ENS domains?
It's just I actually don't know exactly the use case profanity, but this is how the hack happened.
So I thought profanity was just like a wallet generator, and it just like and basically there was just a bug where it was like pulling private keys. Maybe we should just put research into this a little more.
Yeah, maybe let's do a little bit more research. But like I know that Wintermute was using Profanity service not to look cool, but for lower transaction costs. And while they knew the vulnerability a week before, they didn't mitigate the issue in time due to human error. So like they knew that this was an issue and they were like encrypting the addresses affected, but they didn't get to all the addresses. So like, what can we take away from this? Like, don't cut corners, especially regarding security. Like Wintermute's effort to save gas fees resulted in a lot more loss. And then like that most hacks originate from human error, like design systems and processes to minimize human interaction.
Okay. Profanity tool is a vanity wallet address generator. While most Ethereum wallet addresses are random, these vanity addresses are designed to contain a particular word somewhere in the address. That's I actually kind of like that.
What do you mean?
That's why the joke, that's why it's a joke. Like that's why it's like,
Yeah, I get that,
service.
but it wasn't clear to me until I,
What does that mean? A name in the address?
like your actual wallet address, you can fit like characters in a certain order, so you can get a word in there.
Yeah, like XO Arthur 74, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like
OX.
it's not an ENS. It's not an ENS. So their issue was they generated one that had like too many zeros in it. And it was like you could literally guess it with brute force.
Run it enough times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you guys didn't get it from my paragraph, then no one's going to get it. So we need to explain it a little bit better.
Yeah.
There you go. It was like that.
Oh, okay. But
Or that's like the idea, I guess. Which it's kind of cool. I don't want to.
so yeah, I guess wallet addresses are like random configuration.
Well, you don't want one of those, Ross, because like they didn't get built correctly, and they're a vulnerability. Like,
Yeah, but I just won't put any money on it. I just want the fucking
okay,
name in it.
I guess. Yeah. So like, and then it kind of
last 3 or 4, right? Where you could be like if you ended your wallet address like fuck, like that'd be pretty funny. Like
it would be really funny.
And so that anytime anyone's like, what's the last 4 of your wallet? And you're just like, fuck.
You don't even need an ENS. It's like always recognizable.
All right, so then I end it with, luckily Wintermute is on like sound financial footing with 350 million plus in equity to absorb the hit. They've already gone back to operating normally after pausing services. Many other hack companies aren't so lucky. So I guess we kind of need to rewrite this if you guys didn't understand it.
I think most of it's okay. Just
explaining the vanity stuff a little bit more, because even I didn't actually understand it. I thought it was an ENS thing.
Yeah, just how profanity allows you to get.
Yeah.
Words
so Ross, when you edit this, just add that like extra sentence.
What do you guys think about the title? Another day, another nickel, in parentheses lost. Instead of
what? Why nickel?
You never heard that saying? Another day, another nickel. Dude, did you ever watch?
No. Another day, another dollar.
Arthur's Brazilian and I'm brown. We don't know what this white people stuff, Ross.
Well,
yeah, what? Nickel? What?
You never Google it right now. Another day, another nickel.
That's not, but it's another day, another dollar.
It's not. It's from SpongeBob, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, both of us aren't getting it then.
What is this another day, another dollar thing?
Another day, another dollar. You know, like grinding.
Song from Win Stewart.
Just like a normal phrase, like it's a normal saying. Sean, like you got it right away, right? Another day, another dollar.
Okay, so should we make it another day, another dollar lost?
I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's funny. That's witty.
Nickel's way funnier, but you guys suck. All right. Yeah, I'll clear things up in that section.
So for the third one, we could do the perpetual, like Ross, you talked about doing a comparison of gains, GMX, all of those. Like, hey, these things, like we're deep in a bear market, but we're still seeing record real revenue from many of these perpetual protocols. Like bear, bull, people like to lose money. The joke, because 99% of traders lose. Let's break down a few of the top ones. That could be one. it's not really like current news, but it's like something that's happening that, you know, people are getting aware of. Two other ones is we could talk about, these kind of suck. Like, I don't like them. One is Uniswap Foundation just completed their first round of grants. And it's like cool that we see a DAO establishing like a grant program to help like fund builders who work to better the DAO itself, like products within the DAO, like UniV3 calculators, like other resources. And then the second one is Immunefi, like Web3's leading bug and bounty security service platform, got 24 million founding. And there was a recent example, I think Milk Road talked about it today, about this Arbitrum white glove. The guy like uncovered a hack and got paid a ton of money. But like
White glove, white hat.
whatever.
I think that's the term.
Wait,
Right?
white hat.
White hat.
Another
White
day,
hate.
another glove.
White hate is definitely not the term. Okay.
White hate.
What do you got? What do you? Well, that was I meant to say white hat. What do you guys think?
What?
I kind of like the bug bounty platform one.
Yeah, for sure. Immunefi is super interesting, right? Like, how can we change the incentive mechanism in order to disincentivize and make it harder to hack and make it, you know, much more beneficial and allow people to become not as rich but very rich and clean white rich, like white money rich, like clean money rich, not like black money when you steal money, but like white money rich, by helping protocols. A lot of white and black talk today.
SpongeBob, man.
Yeah.
Poor. Yeah,
Yeah, like I've had this thesis for a while that like I think like the US government should like and obviously I'm not like an infosec guy or like a cybersecurity guy, so I don't really know the nitty-gritty of this, but I always felt like the US government should prosecute cybercrime at like the same level that it prosecutes like, you know, white collar crimes or like kind of maybe not capital crimes, and that's kind of much, but like, you know, if you're stealing like $100 million from somebody, like you should be executed at like the full extent of the US government, right? Like that's like not okay to just steal that kind of money. And like the government should throw all of their resources at like trying to find you as if they would somebody who's like an international terrorist, right? Because like you're like really screwing a huge part of the economy. So I've always had this thesis where like we should like quintuple our budget for like, you know, cybercrime and cyber law enforcement.
Yeah, like what I see happening is like the North Korea hackers, like those guys don't care about the white hat. They're hacking to hack. They don't care if it's not clean money. And that they're a large part. I think a large percentage of hacks could be traced to those groups. So I think these are good to encourage like the average hacker or like even a hacker group who's like, hey, like we could actually make, you know, a good decent amount of money for this instead of hacking it. But it won't incentivize everything. And then also there's that like gaming aspect of it, right? Like someone on the inside is like, hey, like there's a bug on Arbitrum, announce it and get paid a ton of money. I don't know how gameable that is, but that's like a counter argument. Okay. What?
Like explain the gamification. Like
it's not even gamification, it's like the incentive thing. Like you've got an insider Arbitrum who like knows about this bug or whatever, or like they were gonna patch it, or like they found out and instead of reporting it to the Arbitrum team where they're not gonna get paid anything, it's their job, they're gonna tell somebody else to report it or something.
Yeah. Well, if the job gets done, the job gets done.
Well, it's does the job get done, or does the job get done paying a lot more than like that person's salary, for example, you know, like 100 times more than that person's salary for the year.
Yeah.
Okay. I will write a draft of that, but then
can you just spit out your thoughts and then I'll clean it up.
Yeah. Okay, then let's do the roast of our man here, Do Kwon, the gift that keeps on giving. 2 mentions in 1 newsletter. We had to say the best for last. Do Kwon is back in the news for 2 reasons. He's on the run from the South Korean government. See Exhibit 1 and 2. Because of our first story, scroll up if you're ADD and you already forgot what it was. It's like 16 billion worth of value on fire wasn't enough for CEO of our little economic terms. So that Do Kwon is even on the run. I'd love to roast him harder, but no point in kicking a man while he's down. Seeing Binance warn me about trading Luna because Do Kwon is on the run gave me enough of a laugh.
I don't like it. I don't love it.
I like it until the last line.
Yeah,
No, I think it's like
I don't even need these two. First, I like the ADD part.
Gets us more coverage on the.
Let's hit Stanford a little bit. Why not dig into his very traditional background? Really hit him.
No, but what?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think we can dig in more to the roast.
Did you say he went to Stanford? Is that true? I didn't know that.
Do Kwon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Know that?
I don't think going to Stanford had anything to do with what he did. Like,
No, it doesn't.
I think it's two things. It's like the fact that you're well, yeah, it's like ridiculous what he did, what he built, like, and then also I think you can maybe mention like from like getting into crypto, because like his whole thing on crypto Twitter was like getting into fights with people and like being like super brash and like being like from doing that.
Size.
Yeah, like from tweeting your size is not my size to telling people you're not on the run from the federal government, like that maybe could be a joke in there.
Takes balls. I mean, he just did that whole fucking feature with whatever that new company that just came out with Coinage, I think.
Yeah.
But they did like that whole. I only watched the first one. That's about it. I don't know. But
Yeah, same. It didn't really get as deep as I was hoping.
Yeah. He's not just gonna sit over there and just pour his heart out while all of this shit is going on.
Yeah.
Did
you stop sharing?
I did. I'm just like thinking about what else you could
I'm
say
thinking
here.
about like
I don't love it.
I love the two photos. I think I like the Binance thing is so funny.
Are we crossing a line?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, right. That's why I was like, I didn't want to go too far in, just like, but like he's in the news, deserves a roast. I mean, he deserves a roast. Let's be honest. He always deserves a roast, right? You can't.
Yeah, I agree.
That big of an asshole when you're at the top and then come crumbling down after being such an asshole and not take a lot of shit. That's the whole point. That's like the risk reward of like being an asshole, right? It's like if you win, then like you get twice the reward, but if you lose, you get the shit.
Maybe we end it with like, do we see a redemption arc for Do Kwon in the near future? Like instead of the I'd love to roast him harder. So like we take up the last lines and end it on like kind of a nice like.
I think we just say no point in kicking a man while he's down. Just like that's it. Like and like let's see, let's see what happens. Let's see where it's at a couple years from now.
Yeah.
Something like no point in kicking him down and like end it kind of soft.
I think that's okay.
Okay. We'll see. Yeah. Add that and then we'll see how it looks.
Fair enough.
Are you gonna know how to like I wonder how you're gonna format these pictures or this embed tweet in this picture in the newsletter. Like, do you have like almost like free formatting ability? Like, is it like very easy and intuitive to format like pictures?
Like a Twitter post or
both of you, like these two pictures we want to put in the roast?
Yeah, you can resize them.
Yeah, you can resize. What I do is I download them off Notion and I paste them in, and they're always like huge, and then you resize them to be smaller. You could also, I'm pretty sure, I've never tried it, but you could probably post like a Twitter link.
Yeah, tweets show up nicely.
Yeah, so it could be, so we could do that too. I mean, it's showing up nicely in Notion, I gotta say. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So finalize the intro email, and then we'll convert the subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Only one who sent me an email that he didn't want to.
What, 1,200,000?
965, but some did unsubscribe from me, so they just won't get converted over. It's
How many
fair,
people unsubscribe from you?
like between 10 and 20.
We have 72 subscribers
Yeah, some of them came over already.
1 to 2.
already.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this is gonna. I think this is gonna go really well for us. I think the video is gonna end up really well. The idea, at least.
Yeah, but I gotta censor my roasts apparently.
Your privilege is showing, Ross. Come on.
Talking about Stanford. You got this like beautiful specimen coming out of Stanford, and then he just absolutely wreaks havoc on the entire world. You telling me
Yeah,
I
we don't like.
can't do that?
You really want to roast Stan? Like, I don't know if Stanford. There's a lot of good and bad people coming out of every college. Like, we can't.
But Stanford is just like very stereotyped. I don't know. I think I got nothing against it, but it's just kind of like it's like I don't know.
I got
Come-
waitlisted at Stanford.
What'd you say?
I got waitlisted at Stanford.
Damn. Could have had classes with Do Kwon.
He's probably a good amount older than us, right? At least me.
I'm
And
not kidding. I'm
I don't
kidding.
think by much. Probably would have gone on a different trajectory if you had gotten in the loop with Do Kwon.
You were like a Luna Maxi back in the day. Your Twitter was just super. I went to college with this guy.
Luna man, I am Fat Man Terra. I am. I am Fat Man Terra now.
Oh, that would blow my mind. I sure hope not. Dude, where did that guy even come from?
I was just tricking you guys to send me money into this 4% BTC
Where
deal that I'm running. I tricked you guys.
yeah, he pulled the rug on that, huh? Or basically said like I'm not doing it anymore. Or that it was a joke the whole time, whatever. Where did he come from actually? He absolutely blew up.
He literally came out of nowhere, totally anonymous, only because Luna was blowing up like crazy and he seemed like an insider, which is honestly a genius, like situational, like marketing advantage. Like now that's a valuable asset, like an account with like 50, 60,000, like legit
100 now.
100. That's fucking crazy. That's an asset you can sell, right? So that's like smart situational marketing to like figure out that situation and be like, hey, this is how I can take advantage. I'm gonna make this fake insider account.
Well, he had a lot of good points, insider stuff. So I wouldn't say it was fake. Definitely not fake. Like, he had content. That's why people followed.
I think after you set up the persona, I think that's when you can start getting good information from people DMing you. So I think it kind of, I mean, you're more than.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
But like, it could have
Yeah.
just like, let me just figure it out. And then boom, like people are telling you shit. People are telling you shit. And he just blasted shit out there. And like, yeah, he had a couple good points, but like, clock strikes 12 twice a day, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think like it became a momentum thing. Like
Yeah.
he became like a media outlet for that, and people would just go to him directly. But it worked great. Yeah, 103.7 thousand now.
Cool.
now we-
So do we want to make like a DeFi roast YouTube? Is that the idea?
Yeah, get us started,
Um,
right?
yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Is
So I'll just make it and I'll figure it out. Post it.
yeah. So I've got intro email, edit existing, edit the one for tomorrow.
Any of you guys ever into Dragon Ball Z?
No.
Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z.
I'm gonna go watch the new movie tonight. I haven't
There's a
seen it.
new Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah, it came out like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It got like a 95% on Rotten Tomato.
Is it still the same voice actors like a Vegeta and Goku?
Yeah, mostly.
Wow.
You
Those are iconic.
Oh, you haven't seen like Dragon Ball Super, which is like it's on Hulu. It's
It's the
no,
weird, it's that
like-
purple alien guy.
Yeah.
I maybe watched an episode or two.
I found it. The last maybe like 50 episodes of it are like pretty good because there's like a big tournament. But this one's just like it's like another Gohan arc.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's like got his wife and kids in there. But, I don't know. I'm gonna go watch it tonight. So
You guys ever play with Beyblades?
I used to watch the show. I used to find the show pretty interesting. I mean, this is fun. I was like 8 or
I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
Oh, you ever play Magic?
No,
I played Yu-Gi-Oh for a while as well.
I
Did
got
you have
into.
and
I was
everything?
yeah. I had what?
You had like cards and you'd actually play?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was into it for a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
Does that
How else would you play?
I don't know if you just like were into the idea, like, just followed along with it.
does something like Yu-Gi-Oh and like how addicted you were to you because I was as well when you were a kid, does that make you bullish on like the potential for like a trading card game, like blockchain game? Because ideally, right, like like one of my brother's friends for my birthday got me like a fake what is it, like the main like 3 main guys in Yu-Gi-Oh, what are they, like they were like the god cards, something like that.
I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
the Egyptian god cards.
Yeah.
Obelisk,
Give 'em god-
Slifer, and Ra.
Yeah.
I know all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
So one of my brother's friends, he got me like a counterfeit obelisk, right? And it's like, man, thinking about it now, it's like that would have been like such a good NFT, right? Something like so rare, there's only 5 of them, and like you get this like super great utility in like this in-game arena, and like there's only 5 of these, and so each of them are worth like $50,000.
Yeah, but I had like a ton
Yeah.
of fun with the real cards. Like that was a lot of it.
I'm telling you, once
But
Crypto-
they have a huge market, man. Some Yu-Gi-Oh cards are selling for like thousands of
that shit
dollars.
still goes. That shit still. Imagine, okay, honestly, like I think we're within 5 years of this, maybe with like not even a different game, Yu-Gi-Oh itself, making NFTs, bringing the game, adding a VR gameplay set, and you're playing with
Oh, that'd be so cool.
VR.
I
seeing
had
everything,
the what were they
Dragon Ball
called
Fire.
in the TV show? The disc blades? I don't think
Yeah.
I had that as a kid. I bought the thing as a kid. My brother and I mean, we'd like imagine us doing it.
Yeah. So imagine you put on a headset and you do the full thing.
Oh, dude, that'd be so sick.
Nuts. And that is a multi-billion dollar, maybe deca-billion dollar franchise opportunity. And that's why I'm bullish crypto gaming. We can end it there, guys. I think that was a good place.
And the
All right.
and the recording.
Want to call it? Cool. I guess.
Can you end the recording and keep the thing, or you have to end the